Hi, in this video we are going to have a look at the new update of King of Avalon, that is version 13.9. The major new thing in this version is a new set of prestige levels. So previously they stopped at level 35, now they go on from 36 to 45. And the interesting thing I think is that now all buildings provide some damage or damage received buff, and that makes it more of a game changer than if they would just add a little bit of health, attack and defense. So there are, I've just had a look at it, and I think there are like 2 buildings that each give the same stat. So for troop damage you have 2 different buildings that each give a 0.4% increase. And for example, for the stables. So you have stables that do cavalry damage, and one of the other buildings give cavalry damage as well. So there you have cavalry damage received, and the same for bowmen and infantry. And you have troop damage and troop damage received. Only I haven't found another building that I just found one building that provided troop damage received. Could be that the siege workshop provides that as well, but I've only upgraded it to level 34, and my prestige level of siege is even a lot lower, so don't know what that provides. I also don't know what happens after level 37, but if it is 1.5% each level and it keeps being cavalry damage, which it doesn't have to stay cavalry damage, it doesn't have to stay at 1.5, so it's just a possibility. That would mean a total increase of 30% possible in all those damage stats, and those are quite significant, considering now you are around 300 for bowman damage, cavalry damage, so you can have another 30, so it's an increase with 10% of your value roughly, so that's quite significant. For that, besides still needing the prestige banners, we also have something new, royal banners. They wrote in one of the system mails that you can also get them via the Alliance development, I think. Or maybe I misread. Anyway, I didn't see it at Alliance Development. What did they say in the system? Yeah, Alliance Development. I didn't see it there as any of the things that can be exchanged. We do have the prestige banners, but don't see the royal banners. Besides that, I mean, it's nice to have, for example, 2 celestial badges, but for that you need 20 of the scarlet tokens, and they are hard to come by. And even if you have them, you can only get 2, so not too impressed with the amount of the rarer stuff you can get here. Okay, what more about the prestige levels? Yeah, I find it a bit of a pity on the one end that they introduce these new ways for damage and damage received stats. It was quite hard to get the damage stats. You had to work a lot on your dragon, for example. The original prestige levels were quite easy, the gear was quite easy, but for the rest it was working hard and remembering to get the acolytes from the labyrinth, for example. So it was kind of friendly to non-spenders, I would say, the ways to get the damage stats, and the damage stats were very important, and now we just introduce a way that is just throwing money at it again in a very simple manner, I think. So that feels to me like a bit of a pity, and it devaluates the other methods that players like myself have worked very hard on to get those damage stats. So not too happy with this change. Also because it seems so far for non-spenders there is no real way to start improving them. Okay, other things that are not really changes is we have the Avalon championship, Let's see, maybe I can. I also don't like that they have changed these buttons again, and all the time when I go to talent, want to go to talent, I'm clicking on leaderboard. When I want to go to settings, I'm clicking on talent and so on. Probably they got some complaints or thought it was better to do it different, but I don't particularly like that. Okay, I think I'm all set. Let's increase the, because I think there is something I can hit as part of this. Of course, in itself, it's not interesting at all because it's not relevant for players like myself. I mean, we are not participating in the real top, not even close to it. So we also, when you're participating in this, you also have your daily quest, of which some of these tasks you can complete quite easily. Okay, I'm now attacking the stone Souterrain, so that's easy. 5,000 troops is quite a lot. Not sure whether I would do that. 200 stamina, easy. Research I'm not going to do. Purchase bundles I'm not going to do. Spend gold, not going to do. Login, easy. Donation, easy. Gather crystals, easy. So at least some of the rewards you can just grab easily. But yeah, for the rest, not so interesting. As you can see, our top player, and he has quite good stats, I think, but yeah, I cannot really compare it to other kingdoms. Problem is also he's still a stronghold 47. We have not won all our, or not hold on to our Avalon. Didn't get any extra Avalons. Not each time held on to it. I mean, and we have divided the top packs between several players. So he's only a stronghold 47. And I guess that also plays a role. With lesser march capacity, then it's harder to do well in this kind of event. Okay, let's just not wait for this. Let's continue to other stuff. So we have I already looked at it, the alliance development restarted again. Not too interested in this event either, because I feel like the stuff that you can get is not so impressive, but okay. Just donate what I can, and I don't pay too much attention to it, to be honest. The Lake Treasure started. My first thought when I was seeing those new prestige levels that give quite some damage stats, I was thinking, should I still continue with trying to get my dragon to 8 stars? Because it now feels like a lot of work for a little bit extra troop damage, while you can also get that troop damage by just leveling up the prestige level of your building a few levels. But yeah, okay. I think damage stats still remain to be quite rare, so I'm still going to continue with it for now. And for the rest, I focused on Irsa. I haven't unlocked all the skills, so maybe I get lucky. 4 is already nice. 40 would be perfect. Just doing the free spin every day. I don't plan to try to get more of the shop credits or the spin credits. And finally, we have a new honor pass, and just want to show if I get something nice in the free chest. You never know. Well, not this time as usual. So all in all, I'm not too happy with this new version, because it doesn't really seem to offer anything interesting for non or low spenders. And it does devaluate our damage stats, but okay. We got to deal with what we got. If you have seen any further changes or have any other comments or questions about this new version, that's always much appreciated. And thanks for watching this video.